Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 2 and Dark Erde Kaiser. Went over his basic stats in the last episode. I'm going to make use of the Boost Max items, which I haven't used throughout the entire game. What they do is they increase your maximum boost count from 3 to 4 to 5 as a maximum. So we're just going to start off by using a couple of those, and then we can use Boost 1 to charge those up. Before I've never used them before today, so I was kind of hoping that they would fill up my boost gauge up to that point, but I guess not. He will begin the fight with this, and then he'll never use it again. Hopefully he misses. He did not quite miss. H lost. Can't cast Ether. Not a good thing. So make sure you have some antidote H's. I do. Don't use too many of them in this fight. He can use quite a few abilities that really screw you over with that. But he has a lot of HP, and it's going to take a long time to kill him. It's going to be pretty much the whole episode. So now we'll set up Boost 1, get that maxed out. But yeah, pretty much this whole fight, it's got a few different mechanics to it. You may want to get H, Antidote H, the spell, or Refresh H, sorry. I didn't get it for this fight because I didn't think it would be an issue, and then in my testing it may have been a bit of an issue, so we'll see how this works out. Now, boss cannot be aired, as I mentioned in the last episode, so we brought Ziggy around to down the boss. And pretty much the start of the fight is going to be just like most of the other ones, save for using Boost Max. We're going to stock up. And every time he says that, I think he's saying Dark Kaiser Neko. But maybe I'm just, too much of an anime nerd, so who knows. Just sounds like it to me. It sounds kind of weird the way he says it. I don't need any of those. You're at max. One thing, because I don't have double or EP half with Momo, is I need to watch her EP very carefully. I'm going to have to watch everybody else's EP very carefully as well. Once you have everyone set up, we want to start with Attacker, Ether Spear, Attacker. Remember, I have status double for this fight because that's going to help me out. Okay, and once we got that set up, we want to do Flame Swords to match Ziggy. I don't know why Ziggy's not getting a turn, but that's alright. Alright, so Miracle Star is the only non-elemental attack my characters have, save for Annihilation as far as Ethers go. Miracle Star you can get relatively early on, but even from the first time you get it, it's garbage. You'll notice some of the enemies in the 2 bonus dungeons that were character dungeons, they actually use that spell, and you laugh at them because it does under 100 damage. So yeah, don't use that. Ether attack or attacker or whatever I'm using. And he's gonna waste his only boost. Please miss. Please miss. Thank you. Okay, since his break zone is all 4 A's, I am going to boost you. He is weak to Ether. So there we go. And then we want to boost you right away. So 2 more. And he's officially broken. And then we're going to boost Momo. And we're going to down him here. Waste all your stuff there. Build up that fire chain there. I was hoping for Ether, but that works too. Just going to hit him once. And then we're going to boost you, and I'm going to waste the rest of mine on this one. As you can see, we do a reasonable amount of damage against him, and then I'm going to boost you. Yeah, let's do one more, get it. Yeah, I'll spend all of yours and get as far up on the boost count as I can. And from here, I want to boost you, but I am going to use Annihilation once, because it does do a reasonable amount of damage, especially with this far into a chain. He can use Quick later on in the fight, so it'll be useful for that as well. And then basically I'm just going to boost Momo until I run out of her stuff there, which is why I decided I wanted... There we go. Ran out. That's why I wanted status double, specifically so I could do that. You want to do as much damage as you can at the start there. I'm going to heal you now. Because as you do damage to him, he gains access to new abilities. This is one of them. I don't care about this one all that much. And you hit everybody. Great. That's so nice. Actually, I can't boost. Let's boost here. Wonder if I can use Refresh L on everybody. I'm not sure if I can. I'm going to actually see if there is a double ether ability that is worth using. Double Refresh L. Does this work? Hey, I'll take it. That's actually pretty cool. This is his fire-based attack. He doesn't use this one very often. That's why I opted for Hammer Coat instead of Fire Coat, Flame Coat, or whatever it's called. This one does a decent amount of damage to everybody, but he doesn't use it as often, so I didn't... Ooh, okay, you can't afford it. You need to stock. Look at all that EP I get back in one round, though. That is very nice. You are going to heal. And then we're going to keep stocking, and once we're finished stocking, we're going to cast Boost one a lot. Okay, eventually he'll get to the point where he can cast either Aura Veil or Flame Veil. And when he does Flame Veil, he gets 200% weak to ice. When he does Aura Veil, he reduces damage. Well, with Flame Veil, obviously, he reduces damage from fire. With Aura Veil, he reduces damage from both beam and aura, and then gets a weakness to thunder. So that's up to you. I'm not going to switch out because there's a better way around that shortly, but I am going to be casting Boost in the meantime. I would like to get all my characters set up and ready to go for the next onslaught. He can cast Quick. I'm going to get rid of that pretty quickly because I do not want him getting any more turns than he absolutely has to have. So Annihilation. He will recast it, but he's kind of slow, and he's not like the Patriarch and really annoying, wanting to recast it over and over and over and over again. So, let's boost one, and Junior still needs to guard a little bit. But eventually he will cast a shield, and that's the reason why I haven't used Erde Kaiser yet. If you do, he'll give you a line saying you were overzealous and you used it too early, and that can be a bit of a pain to deal with. I was hoping Overload would help me out there. Let's kill that quick there. Ziggy does need to guard now because he needs more EP. That's one of the things about such a long battle is it will take quite some time, and you will probably run out of EP in more than one occasion. Okay, maybe he does just spam Quick over and over again. Then again, we can keep him from not attacking us while we're trying to buff up. I guess that's good. You need to stock because you need more EP. And you could probably use some more as well. Shadowbind. I don't like Shadowbind because he loves to cast it over and over again. Okay, missed this time, but sometimes it gets really irritating. I can't really do anything at the moment. I'm waiting for him. No, not that. It's entirely possible that I didn't do enough damage, but I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm just going to stock a couple more times here, and hopefully... No, eventually he'll use his shield. He needs to be down a certain amount of HP before he'll do it, and last time he did Flame Deal, and then he went straight into using it on me. One ability that could be pretty useful here is Rebound, because he does attack a lot. So you could get some evasion or guard counter boost in from that. So that could be useful if you really want to do it that way. I'm hoping that I don't have to attack him anymore. I'm just going to give him a couple of hits here and hopefully lead him along to doing what I want him to do, which is erect his shield so I can get everybody set up. But until then, we're just going to do a little more guarding. Make sure everyone's full on the EP. Did I really do like just under the amount of damage I need to? Because I don't want to set up another attack wave yet. I guess I could. Thing is, I'll start buffing up now, and then he'll use it, and then all my buffs will wear off. You and your stupid knuckle. Okay. Well, let's get to it then. Well, I guess we'll go for another line of attacks and boost through the roof on him. It's going to make this fight take a little longer in the end, but I guess that's alright. It's a long boss fight, this one. Now, he does have Flame Veil up, but hopefully that has worn off by now. I'm not sure if it does wear off or not. You need Flame Sword as well. Now, I could have brought in Chaos and used Aura Swords instead, but I'm lazy. Yeah, I think I'm probably good. Do you have Attacker? You do have Attacker. I don't think there's anything else I can do of any value at the moment. Could use Quick, but whatever. I guess I could use Annihilation to get rid of your Quick if it's still active. And it criticals and does crap for damage. Okay, I'm going to actually boost yourself because I don't want to waste... Yeah, he's still got that thing in effect, which is kind of unfortunate. So I won't be doing all that much damage this time around, but hopefully I'll get enough damage out of him so that he'll start using what he needs to, his shield, so that I can actually continue this fight, because at this point it's going to take forever to kill him. Just unload. Still gets a reasonable amount of damage out of Momo. There we go. I'm not going to waste through all of it this time. All my boosts. In fact, I think that's probably about it. We'll leave myself full on boosts. Yeah, so he'll use that ability really shortly here. And actually, yeah, his Kaiser Shield. Once he does this, the only way to break it is either using 5 double techs or Erde Kaiser Fury. I have a feeling you know which one I'm going to do already, don't you? Yeah, we're going to bring Xion in to end this rather quickly.
Leave the support to me.
No, you're not support, honey. You're DPS, just like Momo. All my ether-based characters are extremely buff in this game, so get you guys all figured out. You don't need to do anything else. Once you do this, I'm not sure by how much, but he becomes weak to every element. Once you break his shield, he's weak to everything, pierce/hit, all the elements. And so we're just going to run up a whole another chain, and that's going to be pretty much the end of this guy. He'll die in one chain. Which, considering how much HP he has left, is incredible. So yeah, now he's weak against that. Okay, you're going to stock. You're going to get out of here for Junior, since I need him to get the points. And let's see here. Let's start with Ether Spear. And pretty much the end is just running through the same cycle we've already done. Normally I don't like to do a whole episode long boss fight like this, but let's just give you one stock. But in this case, pretty much any way I do this fight, it's going to take this long, unless I ran the entire episode through and fast forward. Oh, by the way, if you, say, buffed up with Attacker and Fire Sword on somebody, move them out, and then brought them back in, I'm not sure if it's time-based or if it's just the act of switching them, they will lose their all their buffs. So that's kind of annoying. Let's set up on you. And then I think Momo's the only one who needs anything. You already have Flame Sword. I don't remember casting that on you, so I'm going to double up on that just in case. And we'll start with Junior. I'll boost myself. Yeah, you can see the damage is a lot higher this time around. A couple more attacks.
Bye-bye.
And then we're going to boost you. And we're going to down the crap out of you here. Yeah, look at all that damage. I'm going to boost Momo. I have a feeling I have won this fight.
Eat this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this fight in the bag. Because Momo does a lot of damage. Holy shit! I only got ×2. This fight, you get so many points, I'm going to go back and get some more. Because I can easily get ×4 in that, and look at all the points we get at ×2. So anyway, I'm going to go back, get a few more points, attempt the boss again, and then I will see you in a moment. There we go, much better. Didn't take me much longer, but anyway, don't bother stealing from him like with pretty much all the bosses well, that we faced so far in the post-game. They really don't have anything useful to steal. However, this is kind of an interesting point. I'm going to kind of ignore their dialogue for a little bit, but in the official strategy guide, this boss is the last one listed. It's the last one listed in the guide. They mention after that there is still one more GS campaign that you can still fight a boss for, and then don't provide any numbers for it. Actually, I think they do in the GS campaign section, but they don't have a proper boss write up with strategy and stuff. Then again, most of their strategies have not been all that good in this, or very useful to use. I would much rather use the ones I found in online guides. But if you listen to these guys talk enough, there is an enemy much stronger than Dark Erde Kaiser. This is true. In fact, there is the one more boss that is part of the GS campaign, and then we're done with the GS campaign. And then for the North American release of this game, they put in, they only show, they say here that there's 2 enemies, but there is actually 3 super bosses that they've put into this game for the North American release. I don't know why. One's in the desert, one's in Old Miltia, and one, oddly enough, is in the Damarung, somewhere we went back to like twice, and that's it. I don't know how you would ever find this one. Can we? I don't think we can dive right out of here, can we? No, we cannot. That's what fast forward is for. But yeah, that is Dark Erde Kaiser. Once you've beaten him, that's actually not even the hardest boss in this game. It's there's much more difficult enemies. And we'll just have to run down here. I'm not going to bother cutting too much out because there's not a whole lot else I can do with the last couple of minutes of the episode. There, I think, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, it might already be here. One of the super bosses is in the desert, they said, and it's actually right out here. I might end up right behind it here. Yeah. No, don't want to do that. That is one of the most difficult bosses in the game. That one and the one in Old Miltia. The one in the Damarung I don't actually remember much from, so I'm not expecting it to be very difficult. But that one, oh my god, that one is annoying. So annoying. So let's exit the UMN here. And in order to get the next one, the next enemy to fight, if you check your GS campaign, you can actually go all the way back up to the top of Heaven's Ruins and fight the boss there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to play around with my characters and learn some skills. Of course, in order to dive back in there, you need to go here. But yeah, there's a boss at the top there if you've talked to the guy in the Kukai Foundation to set it up. That's the same reason why I haven't gone back to deliver Roy's quest from the last area that we were at, the factory, because it just takes too long to go all the way back to Kukai, just so that we can do one more thing and then go back to Kukai again, and having to keep switching back and forth. So I'm not going to bother with that until I've killed the last one, which I'm about to do. So yeah, there's these two left. We already fought the boss for, I think, Roy, so we just have to fight the boss for you, which is Mad Skelter. I have a feeling he's a skeleton. And then we can get the final quest, which is basically just have you beaten all the other quests. It's just a talking quest. I don't even know if you get anything of value for it, but you have to wait until all the way at this point in order to get it. Anyway, with that being said, as far as skills go, I would like to learn some more stuff now that I've got the extra points. Best Ally is going to be a must at some point, so you're going to want that. The other thing that's going to be a must is, let's see here, is Safety Level. It basically does the same thing, but this is cheaper, so, you know, and Refresh H is useful as well, so I'm going to learn all of these since it's easy enough to do anyway, and then I'm going to learn Best Ally. If I have points left over, I will learn Rebound. I think that's pretty much it. I might learn Last Revenge, though it's not really necessary. But that's pretty much all the skills that we can get that are of any value. You could make use of some of the other ones. Oh, let's see. I think it's these ones I'll also make use of in one boss fight. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I will learn what I can in between episodes, make my way all the way back up to the top of the tower, and next time we will fight the next boss. There's not a whole lot left to do in this game. GS campaigns, including the boss up there, 3 super bosses, that's it. So anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.